Hello, good morning. I'm Chris Kelly, photographer out of Nova Scotia. We just hiked into Polly Cove, Nova Scotia. It's right next to Peggy's Cove, which is that way, not in the frame, but that way, about 2 kilometers. I've been here before, but never during the day, so I've shot some Milky Way over here earlier this year. These are some of the images I got captured from there. This time I came out, and the game plan was to use a long telephoto lens and do a self-portrait against right here, kind of standing there, and then but the angles didn't work in my Skoden so far this morning, and I wanted some of the light to kind of still, so I have a 24 to 120 on, and I'm only at about 65 millimeters, and so now I'm going to set my camera to a kilometer and then run into the scene there, and we'll see if I can capture what I wanted. So this is where I have my camera set up. I hiked along here. Now I'm going to try long exposure, like a really long exposure, probably around close to 3 minutes, I think. So you can see that the water is not moving very much, so it shouldn't have any issue blurring that out. I've been sitting here for a little bit, and it's more that the clouds, these low rising ones here, I kind of want to get them blurred so that it just makes it a little more ethereal. The rest of the sky is very nice. We got a little bit of color and some whiskey clouds, but I kind of want to smooth those out. So we'll see what the 3 minute does. Here it is. Set up a little further back and try the same thing. They're almost 3 minute exposure at the 15 stop ND filter on against the clouds right here. I kind of want to smooth out, so it should be fine. So it's a tad windy, so hopefully I don't have too many vibrations. We'll see what we get. sun's really come out. We were shooting over here, down below. Back to the car, which is somewhere over here, and then warm up a little bit because it's kind of cold. Well, for Peggy's Cove, there's way less people here. There's a few, but my game plan was to try to get some reflections in the water. However, the water's iced over, and you're not getting very clean reflections, so we'll have to figure something else out. Try some long exposures, maybe. So even a 3-second exposure didn't eliminate the people that were taking photos of themselves, but the ghostly effect, I think, adds a nice element to it. Convert it to black and white to add that extra bit. More people showed up while I was in the process of taking this photo, and I didn't film anything else. So here's another image of, it's a 20-second exposure, and I took a few to eliminate people from the frame. And then here's another view of the lighthouse using the S in the path as leading line. It's a separate pathway than the other one, and that one I use content aware fill to remove the small people in the background to make it just the lighthouse. Alrighty, so we're going to leave the lighthouse behind. There's a whole lot more people showing up, and I wanted to pause the switch in my second battery, and I wanted to get some shots of the village. Alrighty, we're back in the car. I don't know if you saw there, but my battery light came on. There's another scene I want to shoot that I saw on the way driving in, so I'm going to try to save some battery for that. Alrighty, this little spit of land here is what caught my eye. Oh, some ducks. And it's right next to the road, and I even have a little spot to park. The road's pretty narrow, so I was kind of nervous about that. Maybe the duckies will come back. So while we wait for something to fly in the frame to add a little bit of extra interest, I'll just show you what caught my eye here. I was coming by in the morning. They had the morning, there's a little bit more sun. Just lighting up the yellow seaweed here. And you got some yellow here, and it caught my eye. And then he had kind of, it's not a standalone tree, but I like standalone trees, and it's kind of a little bit more isolation, minimalist. but it's not as nice as what it looked like when it went by, but it will still work as a great subject with this guy on this side here. So we had a couple crows fly by, but they were out of frame, and I'm just gonna wait until hopefully something comes in. The ducks have all wandered completely far away. They're all way over here. They're not coming close to me at all. So we'll just enjoy the scene. Wait. So hopefully I have enough juice to shoot this. And we do have the ducks coming back into frame. If you could smell a picture, this would be one with all the seaweed. Alrighty, so I have it framed up where I have a decent reflection of the trees in the water. It's a little harder to see there, but and then the nice color of the seaweed. I'm just gonna wait till some ducks or a bird fly through the scene and capture the shot. Well, the battery died, no duckies, so I'll throw up on the screen what it came away with. Take the long walk back to the car, but thanks for checking out the video, and we'll see you next time.